Hi guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with the Goldens. Today I'm going to go ahead and just show you what we have for Halloween. We're going to have some cornbread and we're going to have homemade chili and some pumpkin cheesecake. I'm going to just show you how I do it here at my house. It's nothing with a recipe or nothing special, so we'll just start off with showing you how I make my cornbread. I use Jiffy corn muffin mix. You can use any corn muffin mix you want to use. If you like cornbread, this is what I prefer, which is Jiffy. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm just going to go ahead and just dump the box into my mixing bowl. I'm using 2 boxes just so you know. So make sure you read the directions on the back of the box to tell you how to use it accordingly. I'm going to be using use for 2, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. Make sure it's all out of the box. And I'm going to do the other one. I'll be right back. As you can tell, I have both my Jiffy cornbread boxes inside the bowl. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my ingredients. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of milk twice because I'm using 2 boxes. Alright, before I add my eggs, I usually just go ahead and add 1 egg at a time. And I also bust my eggs into a bowl so I can make sure there's no bad eggs or any kind of eggshells, so we're not getting my batter. So I'm going to just go ahead and dump 1 at a time as I blend. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just keep doing this until the mixture is all even and well blended. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and just use a bread pan to put my batter in, and if you'd like you can put a little oil or any kind of spray oil around the pan to keep it from sticking. These right here are supposed to be non-stick type pans, which I love to have in the home. So I'm going to go ahead and just put them inside the actual pan, and I'll be right back.
Hey Charlie. So we're going to make some cornbread and we're going to have some chili, but unfortunately for you guys, you're not having that. It's just for us, but you can have some pumpkin cheesecake. So what do you think about that? So this is like a tradition. Every Halloween we have chili, we have some pumpkin cheesecake, and as we're both on vacation, we have a nice little drink as well. So unfortunately you can't have that either. So
Guys, welcome back. I went ahead and poured it into the actual pan. This is a bread pan, like I said. You can use muffin tin. You can use just a regular baking glass or some baking tin. Go ahead and just make sure that when you preheat the oven, preheat your oven at 400. And make sure it's totally at 400 before you put the actual mixture into the oven. Once it comes out of the oven, I'll show you what else I do to make it taste extra special and moist. And we'll be back after it's done baking.
you had a hard day, Charlie. Yeah? What about you, Jack? You had a hard day too. Yeah. This is Jack, Charlie, and right over there is Chloe. She's whacked. So anyway, on with the chili.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and make my chili that I always make, and all my family and my friends absolutely love it. It's basically very simple and easy. I just wanted to kind of think it was fun to show you what we were gonna enjoy for our Halloween. So first of all, I always use ragu. You can use Prego, you can use just regular, make your own sauce if you prefer. But I just find it easy, just go ahead and just do ragu. I've been doing it for years. I use ragu. Usually I use a traditional. We went ahead and got the chunky this time. It's got tomato, garlic, and onion sauce in it. Just so you know, all this stuff I'm fixing to show you is not dog friendly. It will not be for our dogs. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to show you what we have for ourselves as dog owners. We're going to celebrate our own way for Halloween. So once again, ragu, and I'm going to be using the Italian style petite diced tomatoes. I love McCormick seasoning. It's great for making stuff when you're doing stews and soups. And this one here is made just for chili. This This over here, I just used chili powder, oregano, onion powder. Louisiana hot sauce is my favorite. You can choose whatever hot sauce you want. You can use real peppers, chili peppers, bell peppers, whatever you prefer. I'm just showing you what I like to put in our chili. We also put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in there. I absolutely adore Worcestershire sauce. It gives a great flavor. Worcestershire. Everybody has a hard time saying it. So this is what we're going to be putting in there. I'm a big fan of Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. It's a little bit tangy. Not too sweet, but it's got great flavor. I don't put much, but I just like a little bit of a tang from it. But I use that. Of course, naturally, ground black pepper. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can tell, I've already went and poured the spaghetti sauce completely in my crock pot. And if you noticed, we don't have any beans going in our chili. We prefer to have no beans in our chili. You can also, if you want to, you can add pinto, black bean, kidney bean, any bean you want. You can use canned beans. You can also soak them overnight and cook them real slow in your crock pot with your sauce. But we're gonna go ahead and continue on, and we're not gonna be using any beans. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my diced tomato. Like I said, this has the basil, it has the garlic, it has the oregano. We love tomatoes. Our family is a huge tomato lover. Okay. Now I'm adding my McCormick chili sauce. It's got 30% less sodium. I do watch my salt, so if you notice also too in our ingredients, I'm not adding any salt because a lot of your condiments, your canned tomato, your spaghetti sauce already have added salt in it. Add both packs. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little extra more seasoning. This is Iberia. Like I said, it's our go-to for seasoning for pretty much everything that we eat. I'm gonna go ahead and add what I want. And as it cooks down, you can always add more seasoning to taste. Pepper. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and add the ground pepper. I'm a huge pepper freak. I do love pepper on everything. And I definitely say add pepper to pretty much your chili. Black pepper, ground pepper is really good. There's no real like measurements on anything. I'm basically just adding it to taste.
This is chili powder going in.
Chili powder. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and add the onion powder. You can do, like I said, fresh onion, any kind of small onion if you want. I prefer to have the onion powder. Even though we already had oregano in our spaghetti sauce and we had it in our McCormick seasoning packs, I love oregano, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more oregano.
Oregano. Is Worcestershire sauce.
What he said.
Worcestershire is a county in England. People in England say it differently, but I say it Worcestershire. Some say Worcestershire, but that's what I call it, Worcestershire.
Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add my Louisiana hot sauce. Like I said, you can use real hot peppers, bell peppers, or any kind of other hot seasoning you like. I love the taste of Louisiana hot sauce. And I'll keep on adding this probably to taste as it cooks down, and it cooks for a couple hours. Now onto one of my little favorite little hide and seek type things I add to my chili. Maybe not to some people, but you know, I'm a southerner, so I do like a little bit of barbecue sauce in my chili to add a little extra something something. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of that now. After all the seasonings are on top, I go ahead and set my crock pot on high, and I'm gonna go ahead and just stir it all in. This is gonna take several hours to cook down, but you'll be stirring it often to make sure that all the seasonings are getting mixed up, and it's gonna make your house smell wonderful. If you don't have a crock pot in your house, I can't recommend it enough. I'm telling you, I love my crock pot. If you live a very crazy life like I do, I have a full-time job, 2 YouTube channels, 3 dogs, a husband, a house, and I drive pretty much everybody around. I need to have stuff that's made quickly, easy, and I can get it done fast. So crock pot is the way to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on it. And like I said, it's on high now, but it will change after a couple hours. It should be nice and thick around the sides of the rim. I'll show you when it gets to that point, and it should smell wonderful in your home. You'll notice that point. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the ground beef ready, and we'll add it to our mixture. Always have like a little plate to add your little serving spoon. As you can tell, I'm in my pumpkin festive mood, so I have my little pumpkin plate for my serving spoon. Also too, I have a very large dog. His name is Charlie. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. He is able to get up on top of my counters as I'm cooking. So we have to make sure that things that we are cooking or leave out of the counter are out of reach of my wonderful, beautiful golden retriever named Charlie.
Hello.
Hi guys, right now I'm going ahead and just going to brown my ground turkey, and then I'll put it in my crock pot with my sauce. Some people put their meat in with their crock pot with their sauce and let it cook with it. I prefer to have mine cooked before I put it into the crock pot. And I don't really cook it all the way, but I do make sure it's brown before I put it in there. I'm going to go ahead and let it brown, and I'll show you what it looks like right before I put it into the crock pot. Okay, the ground turkey is now at the point where it's cooked enough for me. It's getting to the point where it's going to get a little golden brown. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off and strain the meat, and then put it in my crock pot. Okay, the cornbread's coming out of the oven. It's nice and golden brown. It'll be light brown inside the cornbread. I'm going to go ahead, usually I just poke it with either a toothpick or a fork. And the reason why I do that is because I'm going to add some butter on the top of it and let it seep into the cornbread. You don't have to go all the way into it, just where you can get a little bit of the butter inside. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some butter on it. Be right back. Alright guys, I went ahead and poked a couple holes in it. I spread it out some butter on the top of it. This way, when I put it back in my cooled off down oven, it'll let the butter soak into the actual cornbread and let it chill and cool off in with that in the oven, and it's going to come out moist and tender and buttery. And we'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and add the ground turkey into my chili that's been cooking for about an hour or so, and go ahead and just pour it in there. I went ahead and strained out all the grease as much as I can, so just make sure you drain it. Some people add it in with their sauce because they like to have a little bit of oil into their chili. I prefer not to. I rather taste the season, the tomato, and the spices. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this all in, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm just going ahead and stirring all the ground turkey in, make sure it's mixed well. And the sauce is starting to get a little bit more thicker, which is nice. I like mine be just a little bit, you know, on the thick side. You can add water as you go, or you can add more meat to it as you start to eat it. We're also later on, about maybe a couple hours later, I'm gonna probably add some Parmesan. I'm going to add probably more seasoning by taste. And I'm also gonna be adding some sharp cheddar grated cheese in there as well. So we'll be back to you after a couple hours, after it's cooked a little longer, and you'll see what I'm talking about with all the nice thick of the sauce around the side, and you'll know that it's yummy and is ready to go.
You ready for Halloween? Yeah? We got your hats. We got, oh, hey, oh, come on down. Come on down. Hey, oh my word. Come on down. Look.
No.
Come on now. I want you to see, hey, get down. I want you to see Chloe. Come on. Get down. Not too crazy. Okay, here comes Chloe. Come down. Come on, away. Come on, Jack. Charlie, away.
Days, Mama and Daddy love me. Happy days, my mommy and daddy love me. I love Chloe. Yes, I do. Chloe, does your mommy love you? Yes, she does. Your mama loves you. My mommy loves me. Yes, she does. Alright, sit. Everybody sit. I'll be looking for some.
Chloe?
Chloe, look up. Did you get him? Charlie, look up. Okay, everybody's waiting for a taste of cornbread from their mom. See how it turned out. Piece for you. A piece for Jack. And a piece for Chloe. Okay guys, the chili's been sitting for about 3 or 4 hours by now. Just want to kind of let it sit so all the season and the herbs and the sauce gets the way you like it. And trust me, the next day it's even better. Now just so you know, the cornbread came out very soft and buttery. Only thing is I couldn't show you as it came out of the oven because we had a little accident. As you know, being a YouTuber, a creator, things happen when we edit, and by accident the clip got deleted, so I do apologize. But just so you know, the Jiffy cornbread is my favorite cornbread mixture there is. It always comes out very tender. And I added some butter on the top and put it back in the oven to let the butter soak into the little punched holes I put through with a fork, and it made it very, very, very tender. Alright, well we're going to go ahead and mix our bowl, and we'll show you what it looks like after we get our bowl done. Okay, what I did here now, I just added the cornbread on the top after I melted the cheese on top. Now, once again, you can add anything you want to for your topping. You can add some sour cream. If you like some chives, onions, you could add a little bit of black pepper, parsley, whatever you want to add to it. And I'm telling you, it's like a chili of everything. It's like a stew. And once again, it's one of our favorites. And if you do the recipe, I'll put it in the bottom of the description. And once again, thanks for watching. We're gonna go enjoy our chili. Bye.
Ready to make some Halloween pumpkin cheesecake then, Chloe? Yeah? Oh, what's these two doing here? What's these two doing here? Oh, what do you think? Yeah. I'm gonna make some pumpkin cheesecake for Halloween. I know. Yeah. Thank you for the paw. Jack, come here. Jack. God, it's so rough. So rough, aren't you, Charlie? Hey? Yeah, you are. Jack, come on.
Hi guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with the Goldens. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make my famous pumpkin cheesecake. Okay, so these are the things you're going to be needing to have out, and I'll show you as I go ahead and mix it and bake it. So you're going to need flour, all-purpose flour. You're going to need 100% pure pumpkin puree, and you're going to need graham crackers. I went with the cinnamon because I like cinnamon. Honey-made graham crackers are the best, I think, from Nabisco, but you can use whatever brand you want. Then we also have just your granule sugar, your brown sugar. You need to have vanilla extract, and you need to have unsalted butter. I'm using cinnamon instead of pumpkin spice, or using nutmeg because I may give my dogs a little sliver or a taste of it. Also, you'll need 3 eggs as well. Now over here for your equipment, you'll need a mixer. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can use a handheld mixer, or you can also just mix it with your spoon, or however you can get it mixed. I use a food processor to crush up my graham crackers. Works really well for me. After I melt my unsalted butter, I'll put it in the actual container and get it in my spring pan that I'm going to use for my cheesecake. Also, I have a bowl here. I'm going to put my eggs in there and crack them open, and that is all you're going to need to have out. I'm going to walk you through it step by step to show you how I do it. Be right back. Hi guys, welcome back. So I have my food processor out. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and put the graham crackers in there a little at a time, and I'm going to crush them up to their crumbs, and I will go through the process after I finish going ahead and turning all the graham crackers into a fine crumb mist. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I just wanted to show you real quick what I meant by like a fine crust powder from the graham crackers. So it will be just like this when you go ahead and break all your graham crackers up. So I'll show you once I get it in the pan so you can kind of see it a little closer up.
Hey Jack, are we making cheesecake? Yeah? Oh my word. You three are spoiled.
Graham crackers.
Yeah, look at that beautiful girl.
Oh, graham crackers.
Look at that, Chloe. Hey Jack. Jack.
That's what we doing. We're making
Charlie.
cheesecake for us for Halloween.
Charlie.
Yeah. Chloe knows all about it. It's new to you guys.
Oh boy.
They were too much
Big
of a
boy.
puppy
This
last
is big
year.
boy.
Yeah, they were just
Jack.
babies last year.
Jack.
Alright.
Jackson.
Okay guys, I got about 3 packs, all 3 packs from the box of graham crackers. I broke them up into a powder form with my food processor. So you want it to be just like this, no lumps. Try to get it as smooth as you can. It makes the best graham cracker crust. I'm gonna go ahead and melt my unsalted butter, and I already did that. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's in a bowl. So as room temperature sticks, we put it in the microwave just to melt it down, let it cool a little bit, and now I'm going to add it to my graham cracker crust, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's stirred up and packed in. Hi guys, now I just want to explain one thing. I want to make sure I was clear because I do talk very fast. I used 3 packs of the graham crackers, and I used 2 full sticks of the unsalted butter. I melted them in the microwave. Just use it until you see the butter melting. Don't leave it in too long. And then as you put the graham crackers in the spring pan, I just pour the hot butter onto the graham crackers and I stir it with a spoon. Some people use a fork, someone pre-mix it in a mixer with a hand mixer. I just like to use a spoon and stir it around till every bit of the graham crackers is wet and looks like it's been saturated by the butter. You don't want it to be like greasy, like too moist, but like it turns into like a lump of little small lumps. Once that's formed, you'll go ahead and put your hands in there, and what you'll do is you'll pack all that moist, not too moist. You can tell there's no grease coming up on my hands. It's coming out really nice. It's moist inside. My husband, go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer. It's nice and moist, and if some people also too sometimes will pack up a little higher on the sides. I like mine to be on the bottom when I have it come out of my spring pan. So it's all packed in, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and set it in the refrigerator for maybe a good hour and let it chill, and then when that's finalized, I'll be right back. Okay, these are the ingredients that I have for the mixture for the pumpkin cheesecake. I have the puree pumpkin. It's 1 cup and a half. I have 1 tablespoon of the all-purpose flour along with a half of a tablespoon. So it's 1 full tablespoon and a half a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Then also, when you get done with that, you will add the same amount of the granule sugar with it. So when I finish dumping the all-purpose flour into the bowl, I'll add 1.5 tablespoon of granule sugar in with it. This is 1 teaspoon of no sugar ground cinnamon, so it's just pure ground cinnamon. I'm not adding any nutmeg. I'm not adding any pumpkin spice because I may give it to my dogs. I also will add another spoonful of that with it. The vanilla extract also calls for 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. So just 1 of those. Then we also have the brown sugar. The brown sugar is 1 cup and 1/3 of brown sugar. And your Philadelphia cream cheese packs, they usually come in an 8-ounce pack. There's 3 8-ounce cubes here. So 1, 2, 3. I also have 3 eggs. I opened them up and put them in a bowl. So that way I can put them in the bowl mixer one at a time. I'll show you as I add these and reason why I do what I do. As you all know, we always add our wet in first and then we add our dry. Okay, you'll watch me as I do it. Okay, thank you. Get it on and then turn it on. Of my all-purpose flour. Keep in mind we've already got our 3 blocks of the Philly cream cheese in there. We've got our 1 cup and 3/4 of our pumpkin puree, and we also have 3 eggs in there. We've mixed it all together. And now we're adding our all-purpose flour. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab my sugar. Okay, just like your flour, your all-purpose flour, we're going to have 1 tablespoon of our granular sugar and also 1/2 tablespoon of granular sugar. Keep in mind we're going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, no sugar. Keep in mind if you're going to be giving this a small sliver to any of your dogs or anybody who's allergic to anything like nutmeg or any kind of pumpkin spice or ginger, make sure that you are aware, let people know who is coming over to have some of your pumpkin cheesecake. This is going to be my 2nd teaspoon of the ground cinnamon. My husband just informed me that I did mention that I may have said tablespoon. So keep in mind it is 2 teaspoons of the ground cinnamon. Once again, it's just 2 of the teaspoons. Okay, I love vanilla extract. It does ask for only 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you happen to go just a little bit over, it's okay. Got 1 cup, and what was it you said? We did 1/4 cup of brown sugar. All right, now, let me just go ahead and take this off and add my 1 full cup of brown sugar and 1/3 cup of the brown sugar. I'm ready to go ahead and mix it up. I'll be right back. Hi guys. All right, so we've mixed all of our dry, all of our wet. Everything is inside the mixer. Do make sure that you stop periodically and take your mixer off and make sure you scrape all your sides, and make sure you also scrape the bottom, because sometimes the KitchenAid or any mixer at that sometimes doesn't get everything. So you have to make sure you have everything mixed and blended well. So I took about 3 or 4 times, just making sure that I stopped it every once in a while, scraped the sides, got everything off my actual mixer, and scraped the sides, and then went ahead and mixed it again. So now it's already all mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and get my chilled crust out of the refrigerator, and we'll go ahead and pour it into the actual pan, and also go ahead and just stick it in the oven. Just so you know, also too, right after the point, probably after maybe say like a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes after you went ahead and started the actual wet and dry mix, go ahead and set your oven to 350. That way, by the time you get everything mixed up and cleaned up all your stuff behind you as you actually do the mix, which keeps your kitchen clean. That's what I like to do anyway. And go ahead and your oven will be already preheated, and you'll stick the actual mixture of the pumpkin cheesecake into the actual crust, and you'll be ready to go. You'll be ready to go inside the oven for a good 20 to 25 minutes. You could check it periodically after that point and stick it with either a toothpick or a knife or a fork just to see how it's doing. Try not to open the oven door at all. If you have a light for your oven, make sure you just turn that on. You can kind of peek inside and see how it's actually coming along. Also too, sometimes people like to put like a little pan of water under the bottom of the actual cheesecake. I do not do that. I just go ahead and rely on the all-purpose flour to help me from not having my cheesecake crack. So we're going to go ahead and put this inside the cheesecake pan with the crust, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we went ahead and poured the actual batter of the cheesecake in with our crust. That's been chilling for over an hour in the refrigerator. And what I usually do, just so you know, I just kind of shake it around, make sure it kind of sits still, make sure it's even all the way around. Clean up any sides so you don't have any dry pieces all up around it, so it comes off nice and neat and very pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the oven. It's already, like I said, it's already set at 350. And we'll see you back in about 20 to 25 minutes. We'll check it, and see how it goes. And also, very, very important, make sure you do not open the door, open the door, open the door. Just turn your light on and look in there and see how it's going. If it's getting close to the time that you need to check to see if the center is coming out clean from a toothpick or a fork, then you can go ahead and open the oven. But just don't keep on opening it up. All right, we'll be back in about 20-25 minutes. It's going. Charlie. Jack kind of head in there. Alright, get Chloe.
Head small, you can't see how fancy it is.
I know, you like to be small, but you get his whole head in there. Get the white of Charlie's eyes. His eyes are like white as can be. Okay guys, I went ahead and sliced 2 pieces of cheesecake. I want to go ahead and show you how the crust turned out. It's nice and thick. It's very moist and tender. Got that nice crumbly graham cracker feel. I think graham crackers is the best way of making the crust. There's different ways you can make crust. You can use other kinds of forms of cookies, gingerbread cookies. There's other ways of making the crust for your cheesecake. I've always been very fond of your graham cracker. This is how it's sliced inside. Ooh, she's heavy. Of the cheesecake. She turned out really well. And not a whole lot of cracking, so don't skip the all-purpose flour. I'm telling you right now, it does make a big difference for the cheesecake not to do a lot of cracking during the process of the baking, and also not opening up, like I said, the door of the actual oven while you're baking your cheesecake. I've been making cheesecakes for probably a good maybe now going on 20 years. It's what my family knows me of to do, to bring to celebrations, to birthdays, to celebrations. So I enjoy making them for family and friends as well. Bosses at work. So I'm pretty much the cheesecake goer for everybody that I know. So if you have any questions, go ahead and just put them in the comments. I can help you out. I'm not saying I'm the world's best cheesecake maker in the world, don't get me wrong. But my cheesecake do come out pretty tasty, and I hope you have success with yours if you do decide to go ahead and make the cheesecake recipe. So you can add your own vanilla ice cream to the top, whipped cream, caramel, chocolate, however you want to have it taste for your guests and your family. And I'm gonna go ahead and let my husband taste it and see how it turned out. So give me 1 second. Okay, my husband gives a bite. How is it, honey?
Like a little piece of heaven, yeah. Okay.
Thumbs up. Woohoo! Thumbs up.
Okay, let's go set up for Halloween.
Go ahead and let the kids try a little bite.
Okay.
Like I said, it is dog friendly. There's no real ingredients here that will harm your dog. I mean, you just don't want to give them a whole lot, maybe a bite. Just taste it. Okay, here goes Chloe's bite. Oh, okay, never mind. That was Jack's bite. Jack, that was naughty. Okay, and Chloe. Chloe's bite. Chloe. What do you think, Chloe? Did I do okay? Chloe, was that good? Yeah? Okay, and now Charlie. Charlie gets the sample. Charlie. Charlie. What do you think, Charlie? Was it good? You liked it?
Set all day, yes.
Everybody can get slick. Jack, I think Jack likes it. He's usually not the one that likes sweets. It's actually usually Charlie, but Jack is really liking it. And here's Charlie. Chloe, you want another licky, honey? Let Chloe lick. Chloe lick. You can lick, honey. Chloe, you can lick. There you go, honey. That's our girl. Now, Chloe's going to be celebrating her birthday on November the 17th, so stay tuned for that. Today is a big day. We're going to be getting our front yard all set up for Halloween, so we're going to be very busy. And we'll show you some of that as we're doing that, getting it prep for Halloween tonight. And so thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back on a little later as we're setting up for Halloween. That's just for a second. There we go. Right there. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Look up. You got it. You got it?